bar, honestly, has fueled my life for so long and fuels a lot of people's lives. And I honestly do think it's the best fresh protein bar on the market. I don't think there is anything else like it.
In this episode of The Entrepreneurs, meet Cheryl Zealand, the reluctant entrepreneur, the creator of a natural, high-protein, non-preservative energy bar that has to be refrigerated. Cheryl is an example of someone who was not looking to be in business for herself. Her circumstances didn't push her into entrepreneurialism. Rather, the market came knocking on her front door.
I was at home with my 3 boys. At the time, I had twin boys that were small, 9 months, maybe a year, and another boy who was 4 at the time. And so I was busy, and I remember I was changing the twins' diapers, and I burnt a pot of oatmeal on the stove, my favorite protein oatmeal breakfast that I would make every morning for myself. I burnt it and was so disappointed because I knew I was not going to eat breakfast then, because chaos was about to start and we were leaving, and I was so sad because I really love breakfast. And so I thought, just casually that day, what if I could take my protein oatmeal, and wouldn't it be great if it was in a bar format that I'd have in the fridge or the freezer, and then I would just grab it and go? That would be amazing. And then I thought, well, is there one on the market? And over the next year, I kind of just looked around. What was shopping at the perimeter of a store look like? What's in the fridge for protein? Yogurts, fruit, yogurt, salads, the usual stuff. And the protein bars were all on the shelf. There was nothing in the fridge that was high protein. I thought, well, maybe there's a market for this, but I don't want to touch that. I just want to make something for my family and myself because I really want to eat breakfast. And every month I would start tinkering with a recipe, trying new things. Put chia in, change the type of chia, granola, oats, everything. I mean, there's like 10 ingredients in a cranked bar, maybe more. I don't even know what it is, but it took 72 recipes, so 3 years. So I had this great contract online at night when everyone was in bed. I'd load up the computer and teach accounting and finance, which is amazing. So during the day, it was something to tinker around with. Never did I think this was actually going to be my career.
In other words, the market found her. And the path to the market in Cheryl's case is the stuff legends are made of.
That tray of bars, I would always put the Pyrex dish in the fridge and see if anyone ate them. Mostly my husband. He's not a breakfast eater. And that week, usually the bars would just sit. Nobody would touch them. And that week, the tray went. And I said to my husband, Tim, were those any good? And he's like, oh yeah, I meant to tell you, they were so good. And I thought, oh. And that was the trigger of like, well, maybe I should try giving a few more to some people just to see. Like, I'm saran wrapping the bars. This is how grassroots it was at the time. And I thought to myself, oh my goodness, like I have to make a decision here. Is this something I want to side hustle? It was never like, let's go for it. Let's create this company and just launch to market. It was, well, maybe I could side hustle this in my spare time and really take my time and see if there's a market for it. Winnipeg's a great test market. Manitoba as well for new products. People will tell you here if they love it or if they don't like it. And then you can work on it and get better. And if they love it, they're going to share it with every single person they know. So I would give them to friends and family. What do you think? Again, not trying to create a company, but just something to do, making the bars. And then a retailer got a hold of them through someone. Someone gave him a bar to try, and he phoned and said, I want those in my store. And I thought, uh-oh.
Oh yes, the world literally came a-knocking. And there she was, with no plan, just making it up as she went.
Delivering around the city, just on Facebook at the time. I think we had Facebook. So sometimes I'd post on Facebook, and I had a rental kitchen at that time because obviously you can't make them at home. So I was renting a Shriner's kitchen in the mornings, but I couldn't store anything there. And so whatever I made, I had to take with me and then take 3 kids with me and deliver them. It was years of a lot of running around.
For a reluctant entrepreneur, that's a lot of commitment.
If I think about it, it was such a blur because I was parenting, and every single penny I made, I got put back into the company. But I must have enjoyed it because I kept doing it. I kept grinding it out and taking the feedback from people, good or bad, improving the quality of the bar, the ingredients, trying to get a better price on peanut butter. We used to use a little tub like this, and now we go through 1 ton of peanut butter every 3 days.
So the little energy bar that started in a Winnipeg kitchen was becoming a real business. For someone who never set out to be an entrepreneur, the stakes were increasing.
That's extremely scary for an entrepreneur because now I'm having to buy 1 ton of peanut butter when my sales aren't there. So how am I gonna put out, $4,000 in peanut butter, $5,000, whatever it was at the time, cash, really, because you got to pay for it up front, and then I'm going to sit on this, and where am I going to put a pallet? I don't have space. I have a rental kitchen. So all these things start to happen where, oh, now I need a kitchen. Now I'm actually going to have to look for a space to lease. Oh gosh, am I really doing this? And we can't saran wrap. We're going to have to buy a foot sealer and packaging and seal the bars now and put a sticker on them and a nutrition label and then you just start evolving step by step. As a problem or comes up, you find the solution. But I'm not a food person. I don't cook and I don't really bake, and I created a product that was really good for me and my family and easy and quick. And now I'm having to deal with supply chain and labeling and food safety and all that stuff. I didn't even have a food handler's license when I started. I was starting from scratch. Yeah, and a lot of people don't know, I was still CPAing, well into cranked. Probably, I think I stopped, practicing. I still am a CPA licensed, but stopped practicing in 2021. So it hasn't been that long, right? And I started the company in 2014. So, I was doing both for the longest time.
I get it. Despite positive results, the numbers don't add up to a full-time return on investment in the work or the business.
The organic growth that we've had has been so well done because, I failed a lot of times. I've lost a lot of money depending on the decisions I've made. But there's always a bit in the tank to make sure that we're okay. And I own 100% of my company, which is also great because I can make those decisions that if it's a year that we really need to figure out our costs on a certain ingredient or a process, then we're able to do it. I can make that decision really quickly. But I'm risk averse, and I don't know if an entrepreneur is the best gig for being so risk averse sometimes, because I'll question my decision and the costs, and I know you have to spend money to make money, but all that is very scary, especially when you start a company at 40, right? There's no retirement anywhere in my near future, and that's okay because I love what we do, but those are things you do have to consider starting a company later and giving up a career, an actual, stable career. So yeah, sometimes I know too much about my numbers though.
Knowing too much about the numbers can keep an entrepreneur awake in the middle of the night. But it also provides the kind of insight that fosters a long-term perspective. Shauna Lounsbury of KPMG's audit practice in Winnipeg says a patient over the horizon perspective is key.
If you're an entrepreneur, I think it's a big part of it. I think you meet the ones that started out who no longer are in business, and then you meet the ones that have a longer period that are still in business. Those are the ones that have the patience. The ability to have that, down period, the ability to keep everything in their business and not take it out personally, because I think that's a big aspect of entrepreneurial, is that you have to invest in your own business and not take it out as soon as you start making money, because you're not known everywhere yet, and that's a big part of growing. So I think that's Cheryl's big part, is that she grew her business, she maintained everything inside. She's also very risk averse, I would agree, because she's here today, and this took a while for her to build to this point.
It takes a lot of confidence, and I gotta admit, early on, there wasn't a lot. I was confident with my abilities as a CPA. I was not confident in food production or even the product. I remember standing at an event, I can't remember which one it was, maybe a golf tournament, sampling, and a lovely lady came by and tasted the bar and then gagged and spit it out because she didn't like coconut texture. And I cried after that. I cried. Yeah, my baby. And at that point I was like, I don't know if I'm cut out for this. But as you grow with your company and you get feedback, we get feedback every day, some great, some not great, but room to improve, then the confidence builds. And then at this point, I can't imagine my life without Cranked Energy every single day. And so I know it's the right gig because I do enjoy what we do, even the hard times. even the big mistakes. We'll figure them out. There's been a lot of mistakes and I own them. I completely own them. I think fresh food is growing still. I mean, 10 years ago, there was no bar in the fridge. And the retailers were like, not a chance. Like, we're not interested. And now they're asking us to be in the fridge. So that shift has happened and I'm so excited that people are shopping more in the fridges. If you ask me how many times I've thought, oh, this is smooth sailing, I don't even think I can recall, honestly, ever a point where I'm like, I'm killing it, this is easy. Nope. I'll figure out a way to just keep going whenever times are tough, and they are consistently tough. But you figure it out. Entrepreneurs figure it out.
And such is the high of being able to say, I built this. If you would like to nominate a Canadian entrepreneur for this program, go to theentrepreneurs.ca where you will find a nomination page. And when you're there, be sure to sign up for our newsletter at theentrepreneurs.ca. That way you won't miss a single episode.